Hey champions, this is Arian Tyson out of St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm just coming back at you to shoot a video on this gorgeous Sunday here in St. Louis. As you can see, the sun is out, the sun is shining. It's supposed to be about a 60+ degree day, and that's pretty much my type of weather. So about 60, 70 degree weather. It's my type of weather. So it's just going to be a great day. I trust that your weekend has been a blessed one, has been a productive one. I got a lot of stuff done. I was ripping and running yesterday, but I was able to enjoy myself, had a chance to get out and enjoy a great R&B show with the likes of Jay Holiday, Drew Hill, and Johnny Gill. Anyone that knows me knows I'm a huge Johnny Gill fan, as well as being a huge New Edition fan. So it was definitely a treat to enjoy that. Don't care for the venue though, but the concert itself was awesome. But I want to talk to you briefly on this Sunday and just really challenge you. I want you to really think about something, and I want you to really think back to, where you started from and how far you've come and where you are right now, okay? Because where you are right now is not how your story ends. Now, I've often said that our stories, our life story is like a movie. There are scenes, there are turning points, and normally the plot thickens. But we have not hit the climax yet. And so you still have an opportunity, to write your story the way that you want to write it. And I want to challenge you to never let someone else write your story. You must write your own story. I've often said there's power in your story, and nobody can tell your story better than you, right? And with that understanding, we must realize that nobody really has power over us. God has given us the ability to make our own decisions while leaning and depending on Him. And it's one thing to just constantly complain about what you're going through. But here's the thing, and this is why I kind of get ticked off, because I see a lot of people complaining, but they're doing nothing to change their situation. I just can't understand that. How can you sit up with a straight face and constantly complain about your circumstances, but yet you don't take accountability for your circumstances? You want to play the blame game. You want to blame everybody but the person that you really need to blame, and that's the person that you look at in the mirror. And if you're afraid to look at yourself in the mirror because you don't like what you see, then that says a lot. And that's something that you really need to handle your business about. That's something that you need to take care of yourself. That sounds like a personal problem. But what I'm realizing is that people need to take responsibility for their actions instead of blaming all their faults and failures on others. Nobody's perfect. So stop trying to act perfect. What you need to do is be honest. Why? Because people resonate with honesty. People resonate with you telling what you have gone through. Don't just tell the good parts. Don't just tell the good parts. Tell them how you really was able to break through. Tell them how your back was against the wall. Tell them how you were robbing Peter to pay Paul. You know, but you understood, but you kept your eyes focused on the prize because you knew that this was a temporary situation. It's only temporary. I said it before, I'll say it again. Your pain is not permanent. It's not permanent. And if you continue to dwell on it, it will become permanent. Why? Because nobody would want to deal with you. Nobody has time for that mess. And I understand misery loves company. However, misery only loves company for a certain period of time. Why? Because those people are going to get tired of hearing the same song. You got to take action. And if what you're doing has not worked up until this point, then common sense would say you need to do something different. It doesn't mean that you change the goal. It simply means that you change the action steps. My question to you is, what action steps do you need to change to get to where you want to be? And don't be afraid to ask for help. Because being afraid to ask for help, acting like you know it all, acting like you got everything together when clearly you don't, it's a sign of pride. And pride often comes before the fall. So on this Sunday, I challenge you to evaluate the action steps that you need to take to change your situation. And if you want to start taking action, because you've talked about it long enough, you know what you're supposed to be doing, you know what it takes to succeed, but you need to execute it, then I challenge you to connect with me. I challenge you to reach out to me. And here's why. Because no man or woman is an island unless they choose to be. And I'm going to tell you right now, that's a ridiculous choice to make. To choose to be an island because someone has hurt you, because you've been hurt in the past and you're not willing to deal with your past. You are crippling yourself and you are robbing yourself of the blessings that are in store for you. You're playing, not only are you playing on dangerous ground, you're playing a dangerous game. So I challenge you, if you want to learn how to break free, you have to get around people that are headed in that direction so that you don't feel like you're alone on this journey. But not only that, you have to connect yourself with people who have done what you're trying to do. So allow me to be that bridge. I'm headed in that right direction. Why? Because I'm surrounded by people who have done it. You don't have to walk alone unless you choose to. So I challenge you to click the link below this video. Shoot me an email. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Connect with me on Facebook if you're not already connected with me. And let's get it done together. Click that link below and we'll see you on the other side. Peace.